It could have happened to me. You see, years ago, I worked for a man and he was running this organization, street organization. What happens is they order very expensive items to someone else's address, catalog, right? And someone like me, we wait at the house for them to deliver. And when we get there, we say, hey, the package is for me. And we take the package. It never gets delivered to the particular address. The people who own the company, they don't get paid for making the delivery. We get to keep the goods and we sell it on. Now, one particular day I was supposed to do this. It was my first day, actually. And I was on my way to the apartment. It was apartment 14C, Chaplin Street. On my way there, I see a fine-looking girl, Shanice. And I said, girl, what's your name? She said, my name's Shanice. And we chatting. And by the time I got to the apartment, they had delivered the trainers. So we missed out on the money. Now, my boss said because I was late, I had to pay for the stuff that they missed out on. Okay, it was a lot of money. And I explained it was my first day. I'd seen a girl, fine-looking girl called Shanice. I explained, but he said, no, I had to pay the money. It was too much money for me to pay. He tells me he doesn't care, and if I don't pay, he's going to hurt me. So I go on a run. I can't pay the money. And most people don't know this. If you go and work in a zoo, there are fine-looking women in the zoo. Look at these fine-looking women in the zoo. So I went on a run to go and feed lions and tigers and bears in a zoo. And one day when I was feeding one of the tigers, you can see, they said to me, that tiger's marked you. That tiger's going to try and hurt you now. And most likely it will succeed, right? And I said, I need to get out of here, but I don't have another job. Now, it just so happens, my boss, very, very rude person, he met one of the alphabet people. And the alphabet people said, look, this is my name. These are my pronouns. And he said, I don't care what your name, what your pronoun is. Your mama name you Clay, I'm going to call you Clay. You're a boy. You're a he. So the alphabet person, man, got a pow-pow. They're very violent people. So the guy who's after me, he was gone, rest in peace. So I didn't have to keep doing this job. But if I stayed any longer, that tiger would have got me. The pack of tigers, they would have attacked me and most likely unalived me.